Day 346 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 29, divide two integers. The difficulty level is medium, but don't worry because you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as possible. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go in and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. Given two integers, my bad, y'all. Given two integers, dividend and divisor, divide two integers without using multiplication, division, and mod operator. The integer division should truncate towards zero, which means losing its fractional part. For example, 8.345 will truncate to 8, and negative 2.7335 will truncate to negative 2. Return the quotient after dividing dividend by divisor. Note, assume we are dealing with an environment that could only store integers within a 32-bit signed integer range. Negative 2 to the 31 power and 2 to the 31 power minus 1. For this problem, if the quotient is strictly greater than 2 to the 31st power minus 1, then return 2 to the 31st power minus 1. And if the quotient is strictly less than negative 2 to the 31st power, then return negative 2 to the 31st power. All right, y'all. Sounds simple enough, but that can be a little bit tricky to understand. So let's go ahead and take a look at these examples just to make sure we're doing this problem correctly. So in example 1, we have the input dividend equals 10, the divisor equals 3, output is 3, explanation says 10 divided by 3 equals 3.33333, which is truncated to 3. So remember, we're truncating towards 0, so meaning we'll just get rid of all these threes, all of the decimals, and we just return 3 without the decimals. Let's look at example 2. It's pretty simple, self-explanatory though. Same principles. We're just taking the dividend and dividing it by the divisor. So in the input, we have the dividend equals 7. The divisor equals negative 3. Output is negative 2. Explanation says negative 7 divided by negative 3 is equal to negative 2.3333, which is truncated to negative 2. So once again, we get negative 2.3333. We just remove the decimals, and that leaves us with negative 2. So now that we understand what the question is asking, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. This solution is going to be interesting because, once again, even though it seems simple, we're just dividing the dividend by the divisor. We are not allowed to use any multiplication, division, or mod operators, which is what makes this a medium problem, I would assume. So let's get started. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to convert the dividend and divisor to their absolute values as an int 64, which is going to help us to avoid overflow. And the int 64 is just a signed 64-bit integer. And this is going to allow safe handling of edge cases like int.min, which can't be represented as a positive int 32. So to do this, we are going to say, we'll just say let, oh, sorry, y'all. We could just come here, we could say let dividend 64 equal int 64, sorry, y'all, int 64, then open up the parentheses, ABS, open up the parentheses, and pass in dividend. Boom. Now we need to do the same thing for the divisor. So we're going to say let divisor 64 equal int 64, open up the parentheses, ABS, open up the parentheses again, and pass in the divisor. Boom. Now, sorry, y'all. Now we need to initialize the result or the quotient, right? So we could just say declare a variable. We could call it val, say colon, and we could say int 64, set it equal to 0. Boom. Now we need to define our binary search range. We want to find the largest integer, which will be val, such that val times the divisor is less than or equal to the dividend. So we'll search and range from 1 to dividend 64. So to do this, we're just going to say come down here, we're going to declare a variable called LHS, say colon int 64, set that equal to 1. Then we're going to come underneath that and say var RHS, set that equal to dividend 64, just like that. Boom. Now our binary search loop, we're going to create our binary search loop to find the maximum val where val times our divisor is less than or equal to our dividend. So we're going to say while LHS is less than or equal to RHS, we're going to open up the brackets, and we need to create our midpoint of the current search range. So we're going to say let mid equal, open up the parentheses, LHS plus RHS. Come outside of that, and we're going to divide that by 2. Boom. Now we need to check if the mid times divisor is within the bounds. So we're going to say if mid times our divisor 64, divisor 64 is less than or equal to our dividend 64, we're going to open up the brackets. Boom. So we need to store the current mid as a valid candidate. So we'll say val equals mid. Come underneath that, and we need to try to find a larger valid value in the right half. So we're going to say LHS equals mid plus 1. Then we're going to come right here, and we're going to say else. So if mid is too large, we need to search the left half. So we're going to say RHS equals mid minus 1, just like that. Now, after the binary search, val will hold the largest integer such that val times the divisor is less than or equal to dividend. Now we need to determine the sign of the result. If the dividend and divisor have opposite signs, the result is negative. We're going to use the ternary operator to apply the correct sign. So we're going to come underneath this if, or excuse me, we're going to come outside this whole while loop. We're coming outside the whole while loop, and we're going to say let signed val equal, open up the parentheses, we'll say dividend times divisor, it's going to be divisor, come outside of that, we're going to say less than 0, then we're going to say question mark, negative val, colon, val. Boom. So if this is true, right, if the dividend times the divisor is less than 0, if that's true, then we'll return negative val. If it's false, we'll return val. Boom. Now we need to clamp the result to a 32-bit signed integer bounds. So in order to do that, we need to come right here, and we need to return max, open up the parentheses, min, open up the parentheses, int, open up the parentheses, signed val, come outside of those parentheses, and we're going to say comma, int, open up the parentheses again, we're going to say int 32 dot max, Then we're going to come outside these two parentheses. We're going to say comma, and we're going to say int. Open up some more parentheses. We're going to say int 32.min. Boom. Now that should be all she wrote. Let's run it before we submit it. Make sure we did everything correctly. Ooh, look at that first try, y'all, and it's accepted. So let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it stays accepted after we submit it, because you never know. Oh, look at that, y'all. 0 milliseconds beats 100% of users with Swift. Y'all already know those are the numbers I like to see right there. So with that being said, y'all, make sure y'all get one more look at the code. I know it's a lot of tedious code, but it wasn't that bad. Y'all can handle it. Read it, learn it, love it. That's the top half. That's the rest of it. Make sure y'all understand what's going on. And with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all learned something today. And I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.